Hello, TikTok. How are you doing? It's your girl, Rebecca Davis with Tax Time Express Tax and Business Services. And I'm coming on here because y'all know what's coming up. The season is less than 60 days away, and you know what that means. Here comes all the shenanigans. So I'm coming on here to bring awareness to you all so that you all won't fall for the okie doke this year. Y'all, like, no matter how much I tell y'all still fall for the okie doke, and I get it. Stuff sounds so good, it sounds so enticing, and then by the time you realize it's not true, it's just too late. So, certain things that you're going to start hearing a lot of. Advances up to $9,500. Come get advances up to $9,500. The key word is advances up to $9,500. If you know you're going from prepare to prepare to prepare to prepare to try to get those advances, don't do it. The banks have caught on to that. So if you think you fit to go over to place A and get it, then go to place B and get it. No, 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 no. It's not working like that anymore. So, one thing about me at tax time, I don't really advertise that. Not saying I don't give out loans. I will give them out. But I only do it with clients that have established themselves with me because I know they're not share hopping. Taxpayers, do your due diligence on these tax professionals that you're going to. If you're somebody that hops from place to place to place to place every year, first off, you need to ask yourself why you do that. But if you're somebody that jumps from place to place to place, vet these tax professionals that you're going to. Stop letting people look you in your face and tell you what they can give you back from just looking in their face. Google them. Do a Facebook search. Do a TikTok search. See if their name is coming up in these tax groups. See if people are saying they scammed them or sold their kids' info to the black market. See what's being said. Take those steps. Ask questions. A lot of y'all don't ask enough questions. And then you wait to come to a good one like me and then want to grill me when you should have did that 16 prepares ago. But hey, none of my business. But start asking questions. Start asking questions up front. There's no reason why you should leave a tax office without getting your documents. If they are not sending it to you electronically, you should leave the office with it. If they're saying, oh, we're going to send it, to each his own, people's rules are their rules, but make sure you at least go over that return before you leave the office. So many people that come to me don't even have copies of their previous returns. They can't even call the IRS because they don't know what's on the return. They can't even answer the verification questions because they don't know what's on the return. I don't know what kind of amount of money they have to offer you for you to be okay with leaving without getting your tax return. So, this year, y'all try to do things different. First of all, stop letting greed, run you into the arms of these scammers. Stop letting greed make you believe things that are just too good to be true. Stop it. All of this, oh, you get $12,000 per kid and all this and this and that. All credits are based off of your income. So everybody's credits is not going to be the same. Everybody's tax return is not going to be the same. Just because you have 2 kids and this person got 3 kids and she got this because she got 3 kids, 2 kids. You don't know what type of tax liability she has. You don't know what type of income she has. You don't know what kind of deductions or whatever. Everybody's stuff is not going to be the same. So stop putting all that pressure on your legit tax professional with, oh, my cousin says she got this, my cousin says she got that, why this and that. And another thing, people lie at tax time all the time. They lie. So when they come tell you, oh, I got this, you should have got that, everybody's situation is not the same. Their numbers are not the same. Their credits are not the same. Their deductions are not the same. So do your due diligence. Make sure you are vetting the person that's doing their taxes. Your taxes. Make sure you're asking these questions. Make sure you understand what's on your tax return before you sign it. It's your responsibility to know what's on it before you sign it. If something happens and the IRS comes back and says this, they're going to assume that you knew because you should have had them go over it with you. If you had any questions, that's your time to ask your questions. Another thing, don't be one of those taxpayers that go exempt all year. Then at the end of the year, you looking all up outside our head when we tell you get $14.36 back, because that's a you problem. That's a you problem. And I'm not gonna get on here and preach and say, oh, don't let them don't go exempt and don't, because I get it. I get it, because I'm a tax pro, but I'm still a human. I'm a person that has bills and all of that. So I get why you do it. But you have to be smart when you do that. So if you need help navigating that, just reach out. If you need help navigating that new W-4 form, just reach out. I'll be glad to help you. Because a lot of people just don't know how to fill out that form. And then when they realize they filled it out wrong, it's too late. So there are things that can help you with that. If you're somebody that says, well, I'm getting a bonus and I don't want them taxing my bonus, so I'm gonna go exempt just so I can, nothing wrong with that. The problem is, oh, I forgot to change it back, and then you done went the whole year and they ain't took out number 22 cents, and now at the end of the year you're in trouble. So like I said, everything is not just as cut and dry, but you just have to have a plan behind it, a strategy behind it. And if you need help with those types of things, just message me. I'll be glad to schedule a consult with you and help you with a strategy. If you are somebody that has a business, that whether it's a small business, big business, large business, whether you cut grass, cut hair, cut toenails, do nails, whatever you do, make sure that you are treating your business like a business so that the IRS would treat it like a business. Meaning, don't come to your tax professional just looking them in their face telling them what your business made off the top of your head. No, have documents. Have profit and loss statements. Have your bookkeeping done. If you're not going to do it, have your preparer do it for you. That's a separate service, mind you. But have your stuff in order. Have your ducks in a row if you are a small business. And it doesn't matter what size the business is. It doesn't matter that you do nails. It doesn't matter that you cut grass. It doesn't matter that you Uber Lyft. If it's not a W-2 and you're making money, it's considered a contract or business. So make sure you are keeping track of your records. Make sure that you are keeping track of your records from the beginning. Don't try to sit and compile all that stuff in December, because chances are you don't forgot everything that you did from January to December. So make sure you're tracking your receipts. Make sure you're tracking your mileage correctly. Make sure you're tracking anything in that business that you spent money on. Make sure you have those expenses that you can look at and know, because as a tax professional, we have to put in notes and we have to ask the question, how did you come up with this amount you're giving me? And whatever you say, that's what we're putting in the notes. Now, if I look at you and say, oh, she came up with that number on top of her head, then that's not going to look right. So make sure that you're keeping records. It's not hard to do your own bookkeeping. It's not hard to keep records for your business. All you have to do is get in the habit of doing it. But again, if you're a business owner, small, big, large, whatever, and you don't treat your business like a business, you can't expect nobody else to. So make sure that you are doing that when you're coming to get your taxes filed. And again, I don't know how many times I can say this, COVID is gone. COVID is over. COVID money is gone. COVID credits are gone. They'll never, ever, 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 one more ever coming back. Like, they're not. So stop putting all that pressure on your tax pros about, well, 6 years ago I got all this money. It's over. And that's why you don't get much now, because guess what? They're getting it all back. It's not coming back. What you get today has nothing to do with what you got years ago. Things are different. Things have changed. Things are not the way they used to be. What you put into taxes is pretty much what you're going to get out of it. So please do not keep dumping all of that on your tax pro, putting all that pressure on them to try to make your return the way it was 6 years ago during COVID. That's, or how many ever years ago it was. It's just not coming back. It's not going to be like that ever again. That was like a one-time thing, maybe a two-time thing, but that was that. It's not coming back. It's no more stimulus. It's no more PPP. It's no more any of that. Y'all let that stay in the past until something changes, which I doubt it will. So it's gone. It's over with. Okay? Again, another thing, tax prep costs money. If you come and sit in front of somebody and they have knowledge, especially if they're a knowledgeable one like myself, who invest heavily in her tax continuing education, do not insult that person by sitting in front of them thinking it's supposed to be 1, free, 2, $70, 3, anything less than paying, or anything less than the cost. Take it serious, because y'all don't go in H&R Block doing that. Y'all don't go in the Jackson Hewitts doing that. Y'all don't go in none of these other little places and do that. Y'all always want to do it to the tax professionals and be like, oh, well, how much you charging me? The cost, the price. I am very good at what I do, and it costs. But I guarantee you, because I'm so good at what I do, most of the time the person don't even notice the cost, the fee. They don't even notice it. So people pay for your services. Tax prep is not free. If you want it for free, do them yourself. Even doing it yourself is not free no more. Doing it yourself is not free no more. I hear so many people, oh, you could just do it yourself. I took one girl. I said, you know what? She's like, well, I'm just going to do mine myself. I say, I want to do a test. I want to do a project with your return. I'm not even going to charge you. But for the one you did yourself, just let me look at it. If I can find you more money, it's yours. I won't even charge you. But if I can't, I'll give you $100. Win-win situation, right? I get nothing out of it, but just showing her the difference of when you don't know how to properly assess credits and deductions and how to properly do your own taxes, because she didn't just have W-2s. She had all kinds of stuff. But because she didn't want to pay her tax pro, she rather tried to do it herself. So with her return, she was getting back $1,500 and some dollars. When I did it, she was getting back $7,000. Girl, pay me. Pay me. Like, if it's just a simple W-2, I'll gladly say, oh, just do it yourself. But when you know you have daycare and you have all this house and mortgage and retirement and stuff like that, that you know you can't navigate on the other people's sites, just pay a reputable tax pro. Because chances are you're not even going to notice the fee. So she would have been okay with that $1,500. But that $7,000 looked even better. So sometimes if you know that's not your lane, just quit being cheap and not want to pay. I get it. Sometimes you've been burnt and you just don't want to deal with that anymore. But that's why you look for your reputable tax pro. Somebody that knows their stuff. Somebody that's been doing this for almost 20 years. Somebody that doesn't steal your information. Somebody that knows their stuff with their eyes closed. Just Google and ask about Rebecca at Tax Time Express. Okay, so I think I've held y'all long enough. I just want to get that out there. Know who's doing your taxes and stand on business. Okay? Peace. Y'all have a great day.